Hello, my dear thrifty bamboos. Imagine you're about to buy a bamboo stick simple, cheap down out of nowhere. The label shows plus 50%. Calm down. It's not magic, it's a tariff. Today we're going to talk about the tariff package announced by the US and why it could make even the bamboo in your backyard more expensive. Hold on, Titan. A piece of bambooby, 'cause the explanation comes soon. Asterisk, before any arguments. Let's get to the basics. What is a tariff? A tariff is a tax a country levies on goods entering from abroad. There are different types. Some are a percentage of the price, the famous X%, and others are fixed amounts per unit. Think of it this way. You have a bamboo grove and sell a bamboo to your neighbor. It crosses the fence, and at the entrance to your yard, the gatekeeper charges a fee. This fee could be to raise money, to protect local bamboo growers, or to give political leverage to whoever rules the yard. In economics, we call this a protectionist measure. Asterisk, if the tariff is 50% and bamboo costs 10 coins, the price becomes 15. The difference? Your neighbor cries, your neighbor complains, and you end up with fewer buyers, or you try to sell the bamboo for more. In this new package, the US applied high tariffs on a wide range of imports, some cases ranging from about 10% to peaks of 50% for certain countries and products. These measures hit goods from many important trading partners and affected entire sectors. Some reports show that, for American families, the direct effect on prices can amount to a significant average loss of income on the order of about $2,400 per family. Considering the average price increase for imported goods estimated by research centers, asterisk, in other words, if you thought only politicians were getting richer with the tariff, it seems bamboo is also asking for a pay raise. Why would anyone do this? 3 common reasons: protecting local industries, creating a temporary advantage for domestic factories, like planting bamboo in your backyard instead of buying from your neighbor, raising revenue. Taxes generate cash for the government, political, geopolitical, pressure using tariffs as a negotiating tool, or as a punishment. Note that these motivations often overlap with electoral objectives. Protecting local jobs can bring political support, but protecting an industry today can cost consumers dearly tomorrow. Asterisk, let's move from the concept to the practical mechanics. Imagine the chain. Raw material gives part, gives assembly, gives sale. If the imported part becomes 50% more expensive, the manufacturer has 3 options: absorb the cost-reducing margin, pass it on to the consumer higher price, or find another supplier, relocalize the chain. In practice, the most common choice is partial pass-through. Companies divide the loss between margin and final price. Furthermore, tariffs create logistical friction. Importers seek alternative routes, delays occur, and companies invest time and money in locating suppliers locally or in other countries. All of this increases the price of the product and delays deliveries. Asterisk now. A practical example that's at the heart of this story: auto parts. India is a major exporter of automotive components. Industry reports indicate that the tariff hike will affect a significant portion of auto parts exports to the U.S., which could jeopardize entire production lines and revenues for Indian companies. The effect is ripple effect if imported parts become more expensive. The automaker faces higher costs per car. If the car becomes more expensive, sales may fall. If sales fall, factories reduce production and may cut jobs. For exporting countries, the consequence is a loss of demand, pressure on the local currency, and reduced investment in the sector. Asterisk for those who think this is an exaggeration, imagine a mechanical Panda needs that tiny part to assemble the car. If that part disappears or becomes absurdly expensive, the Panda ends up pushing the car to the store. And nobody wants to see a Panda pushing a car in the rain. Asterisk in addition to the automotive industry. Sectors such as textiles, jewelry, fisheries, products, and some manufacturing lines have also been cited as vulnerable in recent reports, with some products at risk of facing very high tariffs. In some cases, essential items have been exempted. For example, pharmaceuticals and phones were reported as not immediately targeted on some lists, but many vital sectors are under pressure. Quick summary: losers, consumers pay more. Exporters in target countries lose market share, some sectors that depend on imported inputs, and emerging economies that lose demand winners. Protected domestic producers can increase sales in the short term. Some local industries that regain market share. And political actors who gain political capital from the protection narrative. But be careful. Short-term gains for local industries may come with a higher macroeconomic cost inflation, unemployment in export sectors, and loss of economic efficiency due to more expensive production. It's as if a Panda started planting bamboo just to sell it at the local market. Great for the Panda farmer, terrible for the Panda who used to export bamboo and now has no customers. When a country imposes tariffs, the common reaction is retaliation. India and other countries may respond with their own tariffs. This could escalate into a trade war. International organizations and central banks have warned that these disputes could reduce global economic growth and increase inflation. The OECD, for example, has already revised its growth forecasts downward, attributed in part to the impact of protectionist measures. In short, turtles' economies move slower when two bears large countries start fighting in the middle of the road. If you're a consumer, prepare for higher prices on imported goods and, when you can, compare, save, and prioritize essentials. If you're a business owner, review your supply chain, negotiate contracts, evaluate alternative suppliers, and consider hedging strategies or safety stocks. The reality is, those who anticipate and adapt are better off holding the bamboo at the end of the day. In short, tariffs may seem like a simple tool, just slap a tax at the border, but their effects permeate factories, homes, and even everyday Consumer choices. They may protect some local industry for a while, but the price comes from consumers and export revenue. So, do you think these measures will protect jobs, or will they ruin your budget? I'd love to hear your opinion. Write your thoughts in the comments below. Protection or problem? Asterisk, asterisk if you liked it. Give it a panda like. Subscribe to the channel. And share it with a friend who's planning to upgrade their car roar bamboo. I'm Panda, and we'll see you in the next episode of The Economic Jungle.